So welcome to day 116 of scaling my marketing agency to 10k a month. Fairly quiet day of recording. Like as of recording, it's the Monday. But obviously for this day, Sunday, very quiet day. Tried to get like a bit of work done. Like I was here at this desk, but I just ended up mainly chilling out the whole day. It was like, this was the first weekend that I had, like the entire weekend. And obviously I had the weird experience on Saturday of like being able to have my girlfriend here and like, yeah, having her here all day and then seeing one of my friends in the evening, and then that whole weird thing of it all feeling a bit strange because it's like the first time I've properly realised that we are all like grown up, like essentially now, and things are a lot different, and trying to get used to that. I mean, like even here, like, you know, it's been a week, I'm not settled at all, and then the fact that kind of my girlfriend today went all the way back up to Birmingham, so she's now like 150 miles away, and it's just more, I guess, with everything, like the fact that like today when I'm recording this is the Monday, so like a week ago from today, I was moving out of a place I just the day before on the Sunday, like this Sunday that the video is for, like a week ago today, I would have been at Aldi. I did like a 10, no, I did like an 11 a.m. till 5 p.m. As I think all of that, during all of that time on this Sunday, I was able to basically do as I please. Which for me is always like, oh, it's so annoying because my idea of doing as I please is just getting myself in like a rut almost, because I guess with this business and like me doing these update videos every single day, even on weekends which are supposed to be kind of days off or at least partially, I guess I'm recording these videos to tell you what I did. So even these are like a slight bit of pressure to say, you know, like I need something to tell you, right? I need something to update you about. But I guess like the whole series, as much as it is a like trying to get to 10k a month, it's also you know, it needs to be about life and about everything that comes alongside that, which is I can't just work 24/7, you know, I need to sleep, I need to, it's not even I need to, like I want to and I should spend time, you know, on call with my girlfriend. I want to have a little bit of time in the day, even if it's an hour, to like watch a video or stick Netflix on and just like, you know, if I work a 12-hour day like I have been today, then I want to just, you know, chill out after it all in the 4 hours that I have when I'm not asleep or working, to use that time effectively. And I'm getting more used to being back here now, very much like more used to it. The first week was strange in the fact that all the days I wasn't actually here. It's going to be like the first time in a while where I'm going to spend like multiple weeks in a row probably here at this desk. I mean, even saying that, I won't, because, you know, I want to go over to my girlfriend's at some point, and the fact that I can just pick up and move, as much as I won't have like the monitor that you can see behind me, and oh, it's tricking my face, but as much as I won't have the monitor you can see behind me and the keyboard and mouse and everything, I can still do, you know, good work on my laptop and set myself stuff to do on there. So yeah, I guess at the minute the biggest thing is the mental battle, because I honestly feel really happy and quite relieved about the fact that I like I literally have nothing apart from like the work that I'm doing. So I'm literally, I don't know, it's just been like the last couple of years has just been like, it's been like a constant juggle. Like even going back to like GCSEs when I was like 16, which was like 4 years ago. Like, I was doing GCSEs, but I didn't really know what I wanted, like in life in general, and I always put a lot of pressure on myself, so I was trying to answer that question from like quite young. And then like while I was kind of working out like all of that stuff, I was working so hard on my GCSEs and doing all of like everything, like reading books on how to study, because you know all learning isn't the same. There's better ways and more, productive and efficient ways to revise and learn and memorize things. So I started learning how to do that, and then I used the tools and the skills that taught me to then end up getting the best GCSE results. I'm pretty sure that year, or like maybe even a couple of years, as far as I'm aware of. Which was like, whoa, like how did that happen? And then going to a grammar school where all of that was normal, and that was the first time I was exposed to that realization of every level that you go up, there's like a new competition, and there's also a new norm where your previous kind of thing that you were going crazy about was is just like the new norm, and then your differentiation and success is based on a different metric. And I think that that's exactly the same in this field, like with like, the business I'm doing now. Like even with like me doing a 1.8k sale in one day, like I did mention it to my mates, and they were kind of like, "Whoa, like really, like pretty cool, whatever." But like that's nothing compared to like who I know, like my mentor is doing it, and he will feel exactly the same way in, some way at some point, about the fact that he'll have friends that are doing 10 times the amount that he is in revenue, and in profit. So it's like there's always a next step, but that's why it's important to enjoy where you're at now. And I guess my broader point here is, yeah, that was GCSEs. I was juggling a lot. During A levels, I was also trying to do the A levels, and then I met my girlfriend now, and then I wanted to do all the Cambridge stuff, and I started going away to like places like Durham and all sorts to try and like get like my experiences and build up my like extracurriculars and just sweating on that kind of stuff. Then I went to uni, and I was dealing with like loads of mental health and trying to sort out my personal finances because I didn't have a job, and uni was hard with the financial aspect and the mental aspect, both really difficult. Like even thinking about it now, it puts like knots in my stomach thinking about the days when I'd be in that kitchen making meals and feeling so far away from home, and despite it being months and months and months, it never really felt any better. Like I stopped missing home, or stopped like missing this place, but at the same time, nowhere else felt quite right. And like I imagine that's is something I've heard about like travelers themselves, which is you never feel quite home anywhere because you've been so far away from home that home doesn't feel like home, but nowhere else does either. So it's like a weird thing, and I feel like that's the kind of experience I've had the last 2 years, moving to kind of back and forth 3 different places, spending a lot of time in Birmingham as well with my girlfriend. So it's all kind of bizarre, but I think it's fine. Like I don't see like any massive problem with it. I guess it's just I have the benefit now of like I can just wake up and go back to sleep, at the end of the day, and during the whole day just have the time to work on my stuff essentially. So I have that ability, I have that availability, and I'm going to make use of it to achieve my goals, get to where I want to be, and take it to the next level while I have that time over the next couple of months before life in general starts kicking off massively. So because I'm going to make it kick off for myself, and my girlfriend's obviously going to Paris, so in that way I will be able to travel abroad for the first time in, well, a few months.